Hello everyone. In this video, Mike will share a full day in his life, from early morning until bedtime. As usual, Mike will speak slowly and pronounce each word clearly, so you can understand everything easily. Listen carefully as Mike speaks and follow along. This will help you remember new words and use these expressions in your own daily life. You can listen while doing housework or before going to bed. Just relax and enjoy the story. Let us begin.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike. I am 40 years old. I am a husband and a dad. I have a wonderful family. My wife's name is Emma. She is 35 years old. She stays home and takes care of our family. My daughter's name is Lena. She is 8 years old. She goes to school every day. My son's name is Ben. He is 3 years old. He is very cute and very funny. I love my family so much. Today, I want to tell you about my day. From morning to night. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps you learn English too. Let's get started. My alarm goes off at 6 o'clock. The room is dark and quiet. I open my eyes slowly. I take a deep breath. A new day begins. I sit up in bed and yawn. I stretch my arms up high. My body feels a little tired, but I feel happy. Morning is my quiet time. The kids are still sleeping. Emma is still sleeping too. I really love this peaceful time. I put on my slippers and walk to the bathroom. The floor is a little cold. I wash my face with cold water. It wakes me up fast. I look in the mirror and smile. Good morning, Mike. I brush my teeth. Then I dry my face with a soft towel. I feel much more awake now. I go to the kitchen. This is my favorite part of the morning. I love coffee. I make a fresh pot and wait. Soon the kitchen smells warm and rich. I pour coffee into my big blue mug. Lena gave me this mug for my birthday. She painted a little heart on it herself. I add a little milk. I sit at the kitchen table. I look out the window. I can see our small garden. The sky is light blue. The sun is coming up. Birds are singing outside. I take a slow sip of coffee. Ah, that is so good. I read the news on my phone for about 15 minutes. Then I think about my day. I have a work meeting at 10 o'clock. I feel ready. It is time to wake up the kids. I walk down the hallway. I stop at Lena's door first. She drew a picture of our family on her door last week. I always smile when I see it. I knock softly and open the door. Lena is sleeping deeply. She is holding her little rabbit toy. She calls it Snowy. I sit on the edge of her bed. I touch her shoulder gently. I say, "Good morning, Lena. Time to wake up." She does not move. I say, "Lena, Mommy is making breakfast soon." She loves that word, breakfast. She sits up slowly and rubs her eyes. She says, "Good morning, Daddy." Her voice is small and sleepy. I give her a little kiss on her forehead. She smiles. She is ready to get up. Now I go to Ben's room. Ben is lying on his back. His arms are wide open like a little star. There are toy cars all over the floor. I step over them carefully. I look at him for a moment. He has round, soft cheeks. He looks just like a little angel. But I know the truth. He is very loud and very active. I touch his cheek gently and say, "Good morning, Ben. Time to wake up, buddy." He opens his eyes slowly. He looks at me and says, "Dada." My heart feels so full. I pick him up carefully. He rests his head on my shoulder. I carry him to the kitchen. This is the best moment of my morning. Emma is already in the kitchen. She woke up 30 minutes ago. She always wakes up before us. She is making scrambled eggs and toast. The kitchen smells amazing. Emma looks up and smiles. She says, "Good morning, guys." Ben sees her and reaches out his arms. He says, "Mama." Emma gives him a big hug. Ben laughs with joy. Lena comes in dressed for school. But her hair is not brushed yet. Emma notices right away. She says, "Lena, your hair." Lena says, I know, Mommy." She sits down and grabs a piece of toast. Emma says, "Lena, wait for everyone." Lena puts it down and grins. We all sit at the table together. There are scrambled eggs, buttered toast, and orange juice for the kids. Coffee for Emma and me. Everything looks delicious. I ask Lena, "What do you have at school today?" She says, "Art class." Her face lights up. She says, "We're painting a picture of our family." I say, "I can't wait to see it." She smiles and eats her eggs happily. Ben is already making a mess. He is putting butter on his fingers and laughing. Emma wipes his hands with a cloth. She says, "Ben, eat nicely, please." Ben says, "Yummy." Then takes a big bite of his toast. Emma shakes her head, but she is smiling. That is Ben every single morning. Emma and I look at each other. We smile quietly. We don't say anything. We don't need to. We are both thinking the same thing. This is a good life. After breakfast, we all get ready to go. Lena brushes her teeth. Emma brushes Lena's hair. I hear Lena say, "Ow, Mommy," gently. Emma says, "I am being gentle, Lena." I smile to myself. This happens every morning. I check my bag. I have my laptop, my work papers, my phone, and my keys. Emma says, "Do you have your lunch?" I stop. I forgot it. She laughs and goes to the kitchen. She comes back with a small bag. She says, "Sandwich, an apple, and a cookie." I say, "Thank you, Emma." You always think of everything. She says, "Someone has to." We both laugh. I kneel down in front of Lena. I say, "Have a great day at school, Lena. Draw a beautiful picture for me." She says, "I will, Daddy." You have a good day at work too. We hug tight. I say, I love you. She says, I love you too, Daddy. Then I pick up Ben and give him a big hug. He laughs really loudly. I say, bye, Ben. Be good for Mommy. He says, bye-bye, Dada. Bye-bye. Emma walks me to the front door. She straightens my collar. She always does that. She says, have a good day. I give her a small kiss. She smiles. I open the door. The morning air is fresh and cool. I step outside. I turn and wave. Emma and Ben wave back from the doorway. Ben waves with both hands. I walk down the path with a big smile on my face. I walk to the bus stop. The street is quiet. I can hear birds singing. The air is clean and cool. I like walking in the morning. It helps me think. The bus comes on time. I sit near the window. I watch the city wake up. Shops are opening. People are walking fast to work. I feel calm and ready. I arrive at my office building. I take the elevator to the 4th floor. I say hi to my coworkers. I sit at my desk and turn on my computer. I read through my work papers one more time. I feel prepared. At 10 o'clock, the meeting starts. I walk into the meeting room. There are 4 people at the table. I present my information clearly and slowly. Everyone listens. They ask good questions. The meeting goes really well. My manager says, "Nice work, Mike." I feel great. I go back to my desk and work through the morning. I write emails. I check some documents. At 12:30, it is lunchtime. I take my lunch bag outside to a small park near my office. I sit on my favorite bench under a big tree. I eat Emma's chicken sandwich. It has chicken, lettuce, and a little mustard. Exactly how I like it. Then I eat the apple and the chocolate cookie. I look at the trees. Some birds walk near my feet. I break off a small piece of bread and put it on the ground. The birds eat it fast. I smile. My phone buzzes. It is a message from Emma. She says, "Lena brought home her painting. Look, there is a photo." I open it. I can see a tall man with a blue mug. That is me. A woman in an apron. That is Emma. A girl with long hair holding a rabbit. That is Lena. And a very small round person. That must be Ben. I laugh out loud. The birds fly away. I text back, "This is beautiful. Tell Lena I love it." Emma sends back a heart emoji. I finish my lunch feeling really happy. The afternoon is quiet. I work at my desk with soft music in my headphones. By 4:30, I finish everything. At 5 o'clock, I shut down my computer, say goodbye to my coworkers, and head home. The sky is orange and pink. It is a beautiful evening. I take the bus home and think about my family. I think about dinner. I think about Lena's painting. I get off the bus and walk the last few minutes home. I open the front door. The house is warm and bright. I can smell garlic and tomatoes. Then I hear little feet running. Ben comes around the corner fast. He sees me and shouts, "Dada!" Dada's home. He runs straight at me. I catch him and lift him up. He hugs my neck tight. I say, "Hey, buddy. I missed you today." He says, "Me too, Dada. Me too." Lena comes in, right behind him. She is holding her painting with both hands. She holds it up and says, "Daddy, look, I painted our family." I look at it carefully. I say, "Lena, this is amazing. Is that me with the blue mug?" She says, "Yes. You always have your coffee." I laugh. She says, "Do you like it?" I say, "I love it. Let's put it on the living room wall." Her whole face lights up. She runs to tell Emma. I go to the kitchen. Emma is at the stove. She is making pasta with tomato sauce. She looks up and smiles. She says, "Good day?" I say, "Really good. The meeting went great." I wash my hands and set the table. We eat dinner all together. This is my favorite part of the whole day. Lena tells us her art teacher loved her painting. Ben tells us about a snail he found in the garden. He carried it around all afternoon. He called it his friend. Emma says, "He cried when I put it back outside." Ben says, "My snail." We all laugh. Ben looks serious for 1 second. Then he laughs too. After dinner, I sit with Lena and help her with homework. She has a little reading and some simple math. She reads out loud to me slowly and carefully. She is getting better every week. I help her with the hard math problems step by step. She does the last one all by herself. She says, "I did it." I say, "Yes, you did. Great job, Lena." She looks so proud. That look makes me very happy. Then I play with Ben in the living room. We sit on the carpet and play with his toy cars. He knows every single car by color and name. He says, "This one is red. This one is blue." I roll the cars across the floor. Ben chases them and brings them back. He says, "Again, again." We do this many, many times. When I am playing with Ben, I forget about everything else. No work. No emails. Just Ben and his cars. At 7:30, we all sit together on the sofa. We watch a short cartoon. Ben climbs on my lap. He watches for about 5 minutes. Then his eyes get heavy. He tries to stay awake, but he cannot. His head drops onto my chest. He is fast asleep. His breathing is slow and soft. Lena whispers, "Ben is sleeping, Daddy." I nod quietly. Emma smiles at us from across the sofa. I sit very still. I feel so happy. At 8 o'clock, it is Lena's bedtime. She is already in her pajamas, light blue with little stars on them. She says, "Daddy, can you tell me a story tonight?" I say, "Of course." "What kind of story?" She thinks for a second. She says, "A girl who can talk to animals." I sit on the edge of her bed. She pulls up her blanket and holds Snowy tight. I begin. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Rose. She lived near a forest. One morning, a bird on her window said, "Good morning, Rose." She was very surprised. The bird said, "We animals can all talk. You just never listened before." Rose went into the forest. She talked to rabbits, foxes, deer, and owls. Each animal taught her something. The rabbit taught her to be brave. The fox taught her to be clever. The deer taught her to be kind. And Rose went home happy that evening. She had so many new friends. And she was never lonely again. I stop. I look at Lena. Her eyes are closed. She is almost asleep. I whisper, "Good night, Lena. I love you." She whispers back very softly, "Good night, Daddy. I love you too." I kiss her forehead. I turn off the lamp. I close the door quietly. I carry Ben to his room. I lay him down gently. I pull his blanket over him. He makes a tiny sound and is still again. I look at him for a moment. He is so small. He is so perfect. I whisper, "Good night, buddy. Sleep well." I turn on his little nightlight. It glows soft orange. I close the door quietly. Emma and I sit at the kitchen table with 2 cups of tea. The house is very still. We can hear the rain starting outside. We talk quietly. We talk about Lena's painting and Ben's snail. We laugh a little. We make plans for the weekend. Maybe the park. Maybe a visit to Emma's mom on Sunday. It is a nice, quiet moment. Just the 2 of us. Later, we hang Lena's painting on the living room wall. We stand back and look at it. The people look a little funny. Ben really does look like a small potato. But it is made with love. And to me, it is the most beautiful painting in the world. I sit on the sofa. I listen to the rain. I look at the painting. I feel deeply grateful. At 10 o'clock, I go to bed. I close my eyes. I think about my whole day. The quiet morning. The coffee. The kids waking up. Breakfast together. The meeting. Lena's painting. Coming home. Dinner. Homework. Toy cars. Ben asleep on my chest. Lena's bedtime story. 2 cups of tea in the quiet kitchen. My day is full. My heart is full. This is a simple life. But it is a very, Very good one. Thank you for spending the day with me. I hope you enjoyed the story. I hope the English was easy for you. Every sentence was made for you. See you in the next video. Good night.
I hope you learned many useful expressions from Mike's daily routine today. You can practice by talking about your own day in simple English, just like Mike did. We are making more videos like this to help you improve step by step. If you enjoyed this lesson, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.